Wow. Back at King.
Here we are, Joel. King TV.
Wow.
How does it feel to be back?
It feels great to be back, Ross.
Pat.
Right.
Anyway, as you may have heard, King TV just bought a radio station.
I did not know that.
They did, and you're looking at the new morning show host of the radio station.
That's so cute.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to do some promos for the station, and you're going to be the star, and we're calling the station the Rock and Roll Time Machine. Is that cool or what?
That's great. And I get to be the star of the commercial?
Yes, you do.
Are they going to be funny?
Oh, yeah. They're going to be like almost live funny. That's how funny they're going to be.
Oh.
Joel, come back. No, seriously, they will be funny.
Okay.
Okay?
Hey, what's that?
Well, this is the thing the props department put together. It's the Rock and Roll Time Machine, see?
Oh, what does this button do?
I don't know.
Pat? Pat! 1988. Pat! What's that noise? Is that a band playing? John Keister with some hair? I can't believe it. John Keister with hair!
I gotta get back. I gotta get back to that time machine. I gotta get back to 2005. He's got hair. He's got hair. He's got hair. He's got hair. He's got hair.
All right. What's all the racket here?
Pat, thank God you're here. You wouldn't believe what happened.
Yes, you should thank God, my son. And my name is Father Pat.
What are you
I
talking about?
don't recognize you, however. Who are you?
I'm Joel McHale. Don't you recognize me?
No, I don't have cable.
What are you talking about? We used to work together here at King.
This hasn't been King TV for some years. I purchased it years ago, and it's now Cashman's Broadcast Ministries.
But you don't remember Almost Live, that sketch comedy show?
There's never been a show by that name on this station, my son.
Oh, no. When I went back to 1988, I must have screwed something up. I gotta figure out what I did.
God bless you, my son.
What happened? I gotta find out what happened to the others. What's this? Steve Wilson, father of the monorail? Internet billionaire Steve Wilson finished the final stretch of Seattle's monorail system today. Wilson made the announcement with his longtime companion, Dan Lewis? What the hell? Kent Mayor Bob Nelson announced the 10th annual Arts Festival will be held at the new Kent Opera House, further enhancing Kent's image as the cultural center of the Northwest. What is this? The Conway Crusade continues. Tracy Conway's crusade to wipe out world hunger is on the verge of total success. One sad note, her assistant director, Tim Eyman, was lost in Africa 10 years ago and still has not been heard from. Microsoft President Bill Stainton announces the company's new operating system will be known as Speedwalker. Governor Guppy declares Louie Louie to be the official state song. It's so much better. Wow, this is amazing. Almost Live doesn't exist. But now Seattle's got rapid transit, Kent doesn't suck, and Tim Eyman's gone. Well, at least some things never change.
Can I help you?
did I leave off? Well, welcome to the Almost Live reunion show. It's kind of like a class reunion. You know, we're all a little older, maybe a little heavier. I got to tell you, I just saw Nancy Guppy backstage, and she's easily up a pound. I mean, she's like... You know, some of us have less hair. I have more. I actually do. You just can't see it with this shirt on. Seattle's been a busy place since we left the air 6 years ago. Right after we left the air, the WTO riots happened. You know, before that, the biggest troublemakers downtown were the Seafair Pirates. You know, there was a big investigation after the riots. The main question: how did our town get ransacked by a bunch of hippies from Eugene, Oregon? How did I mean, keep in mind these are people who aren't even allowed to pump their own gas. And they, you know. The dot-com bust put thousands of people out of work. Our staff was laid off. But it turned out the Green River Killer had a steady job with full medical and dental. Now, you know how when they catch a mass murderer, right? The news crews, they always go to the friends and neighbors, and they're always like, we were shocked. You know, and when they finally caught the Green River Killer, they went down to the Kenworth plant in Renton, where he worked, and the reaction down there, if you watch this, was... oh, we pretty much knew he was the guy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They even said that his nickname around work was Green River Gary. They said that, you know. You'd think that over the past 20 years, someone could have picked up the phone, you know. But not in Renton. I don't know. More Renton stuff. Now, Christine Gregoire became governor in a disputed race with Dino Rossi, depriving the state from having its first ever governor named after a Flintstones character. You know. Dino! You know. Could have had a lot of fun with that, I guess, yeah. And the Republicans wanted a revote. They said the only reason Gregoire won was because of the votes of convicted felons. Okay. Now, I'm willing to concede that most felons are Democrats. Okay, I'm willing to concede. Okay. But convicted felons who vote, those are Republican votes, okay? Those are Republicans. That didn't count, right? No. A lot of controversy over the new monorail, and the old one caught on fire last year. Did you see that? The firefighters say they got lucky because it had already passed through the Experience Music Project. If the fire had happened in that building, it might have left the place looking melted and misshapen. That's a good joke. Who wrote that joke? That's a good joke.
I wrote that joke, John.
Steve Wilson wrote that joke. It's Steve Wilson. Look. Bill Staten.
I wrote that
Tracy
joke.
Conway. Nancy Guthrie. Pat Cashman. Bob Nelson. Joel McHale. Bill Nye. Oh, my goodness. They're all back. Settle down. Settle down. All right, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. But first, as you remember, Seattle and its neighborhoods are a rich tapestry. And for 15 years, the job of all these folks up here was to tear that tapestry apart. And here are a few headlights. And that is highlights. There, we're off to a good start there.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops in Wallingford. Cops on Mercer Island. In Redmond. In the U District. Cops in Kent.
Excuse me, young lady, do you know where you are?
Kent?
That's right, and you realize you're in violation of the Kent Big Hair Ordinance? Look, all women in Kent have to have their hair teased out at least 20 inches. Oh, honey, you're way under.
On Ballard Bites.
Hey, you seen this guy around?
At the Linwood Beauty Academy, you'll learn all the secrets of those fabulous women you've always admired. We'll start with your hair and let you choose between the 3 basic styles: the poofed hair, the big scary hair, or the Linwood patented Wallabang.
Broadmoor. Within the city of Seattle sits a walled-off community shrouded in mystery. Only the very elite can gain entrance through the heavily guarded gate. The common people of Seattle have never known what lies behind these heavily fortified walls. Until now.
They were the Bellevue Squares.
When you're a square all the way.
They were the Factoria Trash.
We are the Trash Factoria.
Our colors splash in Factoria.
Throw up that stash in Factoria.
We all get smashed in Factoria.
It's East Side Story. Folk songs of South King County.
I'm gonna sit right down and drink beer till I pass out. Tomorrow I'll do it again.
Green River Dance.
And now with a special message from the Ballard Driving Academy, here's Orly Torgerson.
Here at the Ballard Driving Academy, for over 35 years, we've been teaching people to drive just like they live in Ballard. All right, now before we start, please adjust your seatbelt. Now let's go into traffic. You're not using the whole road.
What?
You pay taxes on the whole road, don't you?
Right,
Well,
yeah.
use the whole road. Weave. There you go. Weave.
Yeah.
Keep it to 7 miles an hour. Just weave. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, girls. I'm Wendy White. Recognize these guys? They're the gorgeous men of the 1993 studs of South King County calendar.
People don't think we have any brains, you know, because we're studs and we're from South King County.
But
But what?
All right, we'll be back with more of the Almost Live reunion, so stick around.
Hi, I'm Dan Novak, and this is another edition of Sprintel Cellular Talk. Today I want to introduce you to a great new offer. If you make a long-distance call from any Sprintel cell phone in Western Washington, shown here in purple, to any other phone in Western Washington at any time of day, you can talk as long as you like for just $1. It is that simple. Now, let's take some questions from our studio audience about our new plan. Yes, sir.
Yes, I live in Olympia, and let's say I wanted to call someone in Everett. How much would that be?
Good question. That would be $1. Yes.
Yeah, my brother lives in Europe. Can I call him for just $1?
No, I'm afraid you can't, but that brings up a good point. In explaining our new plan, I forgot to mention that Europe is not in Western Washington. And I want to thank you for pointing out my omission on that matter. Next question.
What if my call is really long?
Excellent question. And it gives me the chance to review a fact that I might have glossed over in my original explanation. A call can be as long as you like, and it's still only $1.
Okay, what if I don't call? Will I still be charged $1?
I am glad that you had the courage to ask that question, because I'm sure a lot of other people in our audience were thinking the same thing, but they were too embarrassed to ask. The answer is, if you don't call, you won't be charged. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this may sound like a stupid question, but what if I call from outside the purple area, but then later drive into the purple area? Will my call be prorated?
No, that's not a stupid question at all. In fact, it's one of our most frequently asked questions, and I'm sorry to say that no, the offer is only valid if the call is made from the purple area.
And how am I going to know I'm in the purple area? Will the ground be purple?
No, the ground won't be purple. The ground will be ground color. You know, perhaps now would be a great time to review the specifics of our new long-distance calling plan, because I'm afraid I may have seen it make it more complicated than it really is. So here's the deal. You call from any Sprintel cell phone in Western Washington to any other phone in Western Washington at any time of day for any length of time, and it's only $1. Yes, sir.
I don't have a lot of money. Can my calls be charged less than other people's calls?
Another really good question. You raise an interesting point about the social inequities that are bound to exist in a capitalistic society and the responsibilities that a corporate monolith has in addressing those problems, but I'm afraid that you still have to pay $1.
Doesn't seem fair.
Perhaps not, but we're still going to do it.
Your competitor Nextwell says I can just pay what I can afford.
You know, I hate to say this, but I believe you are mistaken. They have never had a policy like that at Nextwell or any cellular provider.
Well, they do, because my cousin Carl said he sent in 50 cents and they said that was okay.
I'm sorry, but I think you've been misinformed. Our new plan is the cheapest offer ever in Western Washington.
No, it's not.
I'm terribly sorry to contradict you, but it is.
Is not.
Pardon me, but it is.
Is not.
Is
not.
Excuse me. I'm sorry if I come across as rude to a valued customer, but if you say one more word, I'm going to sashay over there and kick your butt so hard you'll be talking out of that at your next long-distance phone call. Yes, you had a question?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Before you ask your question, let me just say that the same goes for the next person who asks me a stupid question about our new calling plan. I'm sorry. Now go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes?
I live in Auburn.
Yeah?
And my fiance lives in Seattle.
Uh-huh.
Never mind, I just figured it out.
Well, welcome back to the Almost Live Reunion special. And there's a special feeling in the crowd tonight, and that can mean only one thing. It's time for a visit from a great entertainer, a great humanitarian, and my personal friend for over 45 years. Ladies and gentlemen, stand by for Bill Nye, the Science Guy. Bill! The Science Guy. Very good. Hi, look at that. That's your crowd there, Bill. Now, Bill, as I understand it, the career of Bill Nye, the Science Guy, was started right here in this studio, nigh on, as we may say, 20, 25?
Oh, it's, 87.
Somewhere around in there. And we
1987.
Yeah, not the whole computer glitch, the doomsday thing.
Right.
Anyway, the only reason we bring you up here, as you know, the great expense to bring you from your palatial home in Southern California back here, we want to blow stuff up. Can we blow things up?
That's what we want. Yes.
Let's blow some stuff up.
Now, John, before we blow things up,
all right,
as always,
the safety guard.
Safety first.
Hope these are bifocals at this point. You know,
try them out. So we're going to, John.
I see we got the beakers.
We're going to start with the
flame is good. I like that.
Exactly. We get something burning. Now this is ordinary water.
Okay.
You see it bubbling,
I do.
boiling, because we got big flame.
Yeah.
And then you'll notice, just to refresh you, we're going to blow something up.
Okay. Oh, a balloon.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. The balloon blows up. Well,
blows up.
Because
the water vapor.
Wow, that didn't happen in rehearsal.
The liquid water was turning to a gas. It was not a chemical reaction, John. It was a phase change.
Phase shift, right.
Right. Now, John, just as a callback to the good old days, the very first Science Guy involved the fantastic, fabulously dangerous-looking material.
Oh, great.
Liquid nitrogen.
Liquid nitrogen.
Minus 196 Celsius, or minus 320 Fahrenheit's an old thing.
Right.
John, this is for you,
look,
for safety.
Look at this.
Okay?
If you only had a heart. If we only had a heart here. Or Tom Terrific. Does anybody... All right. Now, okay. So this is...
Okay, good. So you're going to make a funnel. Just don't let air
I
get
know
out.
how to do a funnel, Bill.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Be careful. This is the stuff that killed the Terminator. Ow! Jeez, Bill.
See, so, John, that's why we have the safety glasses.
Ow.
That's why we... Yes. I give him the long still. Okay, the still. Okay.
I was holding this. It's just that.
Yeah, okay.
All right,
Sure,
all
good.
right.
So you'll see it's boiling, John.
It is.
No
I see
burner,
that. Yeah.
no gas input. It's boiling because the
Yeah.
room is like...
It's on my shoes, too.
Fantastically much warmer than the gas. So you'll see that we have here again a
phase shift.
Yes,
It's
a
something I think
phase
that-
something. But John, just to review, we can again, as always, blow
Okay.
something up. But that's
Well,
really
Bill,
not
yeah.
what we're going to do.
Balloons
because you
are
see,
nice to blow up,
That's right.
but-
They're elastic, John.
Yeah.
They're an elastomer. They're stretching.
Okay.
It's just. I'm sure you're familiar with this sort of shape change. But we're going to move on. We're going to move on to people.
Okay.
Oh, you don't think he's familiar?
Good
Okay,
one,
that's
Bill,
fine.
yeah.
Now,
I don't
John,
even think
for
you
this,
know what joke you
what
made
we're going to
there, Bill.
do, John, we're going to constrain
Yeah.
the swelling.
Okay.
So
well, that's
with
always,
that,
always
we're going to
been
do this,
something
John. Now,
high
wait
on
right
my
there.
agenda,
I
you
don't
know?
want you, with all due respect, concerned about the splash.
All right.
Okay.
Is this a 10-foot ball?
This is,
because
well, it's about
yeah.
1.5 meters.
All
So,
right. Oh, well. in that
what I'm going to
case.
ask you to do, John, is the same thing in this ordinary water bottle.
Okay. It's a
We're
little
going to
water.
constrain it with this ordinary water bottle cap.
Okay.
And we're going to put it into this beautiful water-filled cannon of science.
Wow.
Yes,
very
it's
nice.
made
Okay.
of steel.
I
and
see that.
so,
Okay.
what we'll get is a constrained
All
phase
right.
change, and
So
we'll see
we-
what happens.
okay, I'm gonna stand
Now, John,
back.
we use just a very small
Oh,
amount.
now this is an
of
item
liquid
I'm
nit-
familiar with.
I was going to
Yes,
ask
yeah.
you if you recognize
Okay.
this.
All right. Yeah.
Now you'll see this. We're going to use, John. I don't trying to shock you. We're going to use the small end, not the big. That's all we need,
Ah,
John.
wow.
I know you hardly
Well,
ever
that'll
get
be the
that
first,
one wet.
Yeah, that'll be the first time.
All right, John. So, you know, when you spill this stuff,
right.
it's just volatilizes because it's so doggone
Yeah, you're
crazy.
spilling it again, Bill.
I know, but that's to make sure it's full.
All right. Well, I guess I understand that.
So, John, you're there.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to put the cap on right now.
All right,
I'm not
okay,
going to mess
okay.
around.
Okay. All right.
We're putting the cap
Screw
on.
the water bottle, the little water bottle.
And
it
we
goes
put the
into
weighted
the
thing into the
All right.
cannon of
And
science.
so,
now,
is the lid gonna? What's gonna pop
well,
off?
there'll be a dramatic effect, I think.
Now, how big is the? What? I mean, how big
Well,
of
it'll get off the edge of the cannon.
Okay. And so, what will we see when? How
Well,
will
John, we'll know
how will
soon
we know
enough.
when the?
I
thing.
don't know. It's usually along about now, maybe 3 or 4 seconds from now.
All right.
Usually. So, John, if I were you, don't look in.
No, I
You
would.
know, just wait back.
Okay, we got. Ah!
Jesus!
That's what we bring him here for. Get him out of the science guy.
Hey, it's Ed Wyatt. I used to be a cast member of Almost Live back in the 90s. I was one of the high-five and white guys. I played any number of stoner, burnout, and hippie characters. Since I left the show, I traveled the world a bit and have ended up here in Melbourne, Australia. Now, I'm still involved in television. It's been great because I've been able to get out from under that Almost Live umbrella and do some stuff on my own, branch out, really be creative. I've had my own show here for about 3 years. It's a fresh new approach to television, and I'm really proud of it.
Let's give a big g'day to Ed Wyatt, the Science Guy!
Space Needle!
From Gastropod Pictures.
Nature Walk with Chuck.
All right.
Welcome to Nature Walk. I'm Chuck, and we got a lot to do today, so let's get started. Jimmy! This is Jimmy. He's our intern from the Forest Service. Jimmy, are you ready to learn today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, first things first, let's get that beer, huh? It was a good nature walk. We learned a lot, and we had some fun. But now, it's time to relax. Isn't that right, Jimmy? Damn it, Jimmy! You're gonna bruise the gin! We'll see you next week on Nature Walk.
This has been Nature Walk with Chuck.
And next to it, let's put a smaller window, but not too small. It's a bathroom window. Still big enough that we can look right into it. Yeah, we see someone getting into the shower there. She's about 19 or 20 years old.
Well, I talked about it.
Dave, I'm sorry to interrupt, but that last chord, it should have been an A minor.
No, actually, it's supposed to be a C.
Because it's obvious that I'm just going to have to play the song myself, so
I
give me
don't
the
think
guitar,
that you're
Dave.
actually
Give
going
me the guitar!
Oh, my God! You wrecked it!
It's time for Mind Your Manners with Billy Kwan.
It's Jet Guy, action hero who flies free of the bounds of gravity. Jet Guy.
Zeldar, what are you doing? The crooks are over there.
I will help you now.
Oh, no.
I will help you
Zeldar,
now.
put me down. The code.
I am helping Jet Guy.
No, you're not helping. Can you see the truck?
Uh-oh.
Who are you?
Whenever a man is in trouble and his male ego is threatened by his own incompetence, I'm here to help. We don't have much time. Quick, hand me that pen. Done.
Wow! Thanks, capable woman.
Capable woman! He's America's greatest radio personality.
Music power. We've got Grassroots, Monkeys, Iron Butterfly, Lulu.
But when the air shift ends, his real job begins. He's DJ Waiter.
How about a piece of pie?
It's time once again for Uncle Fran's Musical Forest.
Hi kids, I'm Uncle Fran, and welcome to Uncle Fran's Musical Forest. Today we're going to talk about your dads and what big wussies they've become. Sing along if you know the words to this song. The modern day dad, he's caring and kind, but he doesn't have a spine. Why is that, kids?
She's the worst girlfriend you've ever had. Every time you think about it, you get mad. She's the worst girlfriend in the world.
How long are we going to sit here?
Well, I'm just waiting for this guy to move, and then we got a really good parking space.
I'm hungry.
Okay, well, if we're gonna park as soon as he moves.
Just get him to move the car.
Stop, what's the matter?
Hey, move that car or my boyfriend's gonna kick your ass.
She's the worst girlfriend in the world.
Yes, it's Speed Walker, a physically fit superhero who fights crime while maintaining strict adherence to the regulations of the International Race Walking Association. Speed Walker.
All right, stay with us. There's lots more of the Almost Live reunion special to come. Stay with us.
Don't shout, shit it, get it.
Good evening. This is the Late Report. Well, Boeing machinists recently voted to strike. One proposal to end the impasse was for Boeing to leave Renton, move IKEA up the street, and have the machinists put together that furniture. Since it's already more complicated than a 737. A panel of experts has warned that the Seattle Viaduct is in danger of collapsing sometime in the future. When it does, City officials will be amazed that it has happened, and President Bush will wait 5 days before cutting short this vacation. And now, here with a commentary is our own Pat Cashman. Pat?
Thank you. You know, through the years, one of Almost Live's regular mandates was to poke good-natured fun at our towns and our neighborhoods. Most of those places seem to find it at least mildly amusing, with the notable exception of Renton. In fact, it gave Renton such a complex that they hired a marketing firm to upgrade their image and implemented the slogan, Renton, ahead of the curve. Not a joke, it's true. Well, since then, a lot of other towns have adopted their own slogans. You might be unaware of them, since Almost Live wasn't around to tell you about them. Kent adopted Kent, connecting for success. It's really another way of saying Kent. We've seen Renton, we just as soon stay behind the curve. Thank you. Now, for decades, Bothell has gone with Bothell for a day or a lifetime. It's kind of nice of them to offer a choice like that. Similarly, the city of SeaTac has now adopted SeaTac for an hour or by the day. Here are some others. Tacoma, the smell's pretty much gone. Auburn, come for the bowling, stay for the pull tabs. Burien, right next to the airport. Linwood, surprisingly moist. White Center, the best part of an Oreo.
We gotta sort of wrap it up, okay?
Okay, I got one more for you.
All right, one more.
Hump tulips and pay a $200 fine.
The preceding has been a commentary from Pat Cashman. It does not necessarily reflect the views of King TV, or of Hump Tulips, or Auburn, or White Center, or Bothell, or Renton, or Kent. But SeaTac's cool with it.
Now, with some personal reflections, here are our cast members Tracy Conway and Nancy Guppy.
You know, from time to time over the years, people have come up to Tracy and myself and asked us, what's it like for you to work for that sexist, male-dominated boys club that is Almost Live? And did you find that you have to aggressively compete with each other for the limited opportunities for women?
Well, first of all, Nancy and I are good friends.
Oh, great friends. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
And plus, we're really different types, so we usually weren't even going for the same roles.
Exactly. For example, Tracy's older and fatter than me, so she was the perfect casting choice for the older, fatter roles like someone's grandma.
And Nancy is the scrawny, flat-chested, androgynous transgender type. You know, perfect for roles as younger boys or unattractive, nondescript, and, you know, mousy women.
Also, because we've known each other for such a long time, we've been through a lot together in our personal lives.
Oh, for sure. I mean, especially in 1995, which is when I had my cardiac arrest. It was
How long are you going to milk that?
Milk that? Nancy, I almost died.
We're all going to die. Get over it.
By the way, sweetie, how is that chronic frigidity problem of yours? Did that female Viagra help at all?
Okay, no, I told you that in total confidence, okay?
Yeah, well, you've told me.
Girls, you want to just...
Girls?
You chauvinist pig! He is such a jerk. Oh, thank God we have each other.
Hey! Don't even look at us.
Don't look at us.
All right, okay. All right, jeez. Tracy Conway, Nancy Guppy, ladies and gentlemen. In other news, Mary Kay Letourneau has finished her prison sentence for having sex with an underage student. Now that Letourneau has married the student, relieved officials are certain they will never have sex again. Now with a commentary on the downtown monorail situation, here's Bill Stainton.
I'm not talking about the monorail.
I thought you were talking about the monorail.
John, we changed that like, what, 2 weeks ago?
Oh, I guess I missed that.
You just don't pay any attention at all, do you?
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Look, okay, all right. Nancy and Tracy were just out here. What was Nancy wearing?
The yellow pantsuit.
Okay, fine. Sure. And what was their commentary about?
The monorail.
Why do you even bother coming to the meetings?
Well, Tracy brings peanuts.
Tracy brings peanuts. That is pathetic.
No, it's not.
I mean, what have you been doing for the past 2 weeks?
Memorizing my lines.
Memorizing your lines, John. There's something to memorize. The whole damn show is on teleprompter.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. This exchange that we're having right now is on teleprompter.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Steve, can we get a shot of the prompter? See, look, see? That's the line I'm saying right now.
No, it's not.
And that was your line. You were reading it straight from the prompter.
No, I wasn't.
This is exactly what happened 6 years ago. I cannot work with this.
Yes, you can. Could you ask Tracy if she could bring more peanuts? Oh, well, this has been the Late Report. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
At Roscoe's Oriental Rug Emporium, we're saying goodbye. We're closing our store forever, and you can save like never before. Roscoe's Oriental Rug Emporium is saying, that's it, it's over, we're done, time's up, farewell, so long, toodaloo, we're out of here. They're the street-walking lawyers of Aurora Avenue.
Hi. Hi. Ever wonder what it would be like with 2 lawyers? Sure. Why not?
What do you think looks better on me? Just like this or like that?
And now the spotlight falls on our own Governor Gary Love.
This is really it this time. I know we've said it before, but this is the real deal this time. We're hitting the bricks, gonna mosey, gonna sashay, gonna clear out, vamoose, saying adios, ciao, Vida Zane, sayonara, au revoir, hasta luego, Godspeed, until we meet again, which we won't, because Roscoe's Oriental Rug Emporium is closing forever.
But even though they may take our lives, they can never take our freedom!
Waiter,
Yes, ma'am.
if a guy named Robert ever finally shows up, will you please just tell him I had to leave?
Certainly.
Thank you.
Marcy? 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 Oh, there you are.
Because we're closing forever. Any day now. Could be a matter of weeks, days, maybe tomorrow. But then, that's it.
Shoes for men. Shoes for women. Shoes for men who dress like women. The new Reebok Cross-Dresser.
It's time to find out what's your Seattle IQ. Here's your host, Blink Winkerdale.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to What's Your Seattle IQ, the game show that finds out just how much people really know about this place in which we live. Let's meet the contestants. Here's one of them. There's another one. And one more. Okay, let's get started. Here's our first question. What part of Seattle has experienced the largest increase in density over the past 4 years?
Belltown?
No.
Capitol Hill.
No.
Mayor Greg Nichols.
Correct. That is correct. That's good for 10 points. All right, contestants, now listen carefully and identify this sound.
A bell?
No, not that. Listen to this sound.
A bell.
A bell.
I mean, you know, like a bell that, you know, like is sizzling.
Well, no, but what an excellent answer. No.
Deep fried Twinkies at the Puyallup Fair?
No, that isn't it.
Is it the sound of Cindy Reinhardt getting a face peel?
That is the sound. Yes, that's right. Now, I'm about to show you a picture of two women. See if you can identify them.
Is it two women?
Well, just be quiet, all right? Now, I'm going to show the picture now.
Is it Seattle Storm basketball player Lauren Jackson and U.S. Senator Patty Murray?
Correct.
Oh.
That's exactly right. All right. Now, for the next series of questions, I'll give you the ferry route. You give me the occupation of the commuter. Here we go. Bremerton.
Welder for the Navy.
Yes. Whidbey Island.
Welder for Boeing.
Right. Vashon Island.
Lesbian Organic Bed and Breakfast Cooperative Welder.
Yes, correct. All right. Now, finally, our production assistants, Hans and Eric, are here holding 2 bags of French fries. For 10 points, which one came from Dick's?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2 is right. Points all around.
Hey, can I eat those?
No, you can't have the fries. Be quiet and we'll be right back. All right, we'll be right back.
Travel provided by Alaska Airlines with low fares and non-stops from Seattle to 7 Southern California destinations. Check it out at alaskaair.com.
Well, that's just about all the time we have. We love doing Almost Live for you, and we'll see you again in 2000 or maybe 3015. Bye-bye.